For the session 5 final assignment, I decided to talk about social media and the effect that it has on our younger generation and children and adolescents. This is a topic that I picked because it hits pretty close to home for me. I have a 14-year-old brother who is just so consumed in social media all the time, and I really see how that affects him versus, what I was doing at his age. I certainly was not consumed with a phone in my hand all the time and on Snapchat and Facebook and Instagram and worried about how many likes I was getting. And it's just something that I can personally relate to, which is why I chose that topic. Um, I have talked about kind of the effects that it has scientifically, as well as some of the benefits, because there are benefits to children using social media as well. It's not always all a bad thing. However, it does cause a lot of issues. And like I said, I've experienced that firsthand. So I've used a lot of different sources to kind of do research on that and see how it really does affect adolescents. And of course, went into a biblical worldview with that, which I learned a lot from. It's really cool to be able to reflect on um, how it relates to the Bible and what God says about addiction or what God says about social media. In 2 John 1:12, God says, "I have much to write to you, but I do not want to use paper and ink. Instead, I hope to visit you and talk with you face to face so that our joy may be complete." I feel as if that's God telling us that we can get joy out of each other. We really have to meet each other face to face in order to do that. God always talks quite a bit about temptation. 1 Corinthians makes it very clear that God's always going to be there for us, even through temptations and addictions. In 1 Corinthians 10:13 through 14, he says, "No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, he will also provide a way out so that you can endure it." So it's really cool to be able to apply this to a biblical worldview. And I learned so much about, just social media in general. I was able to apply a lot of the readings and the texts throughout the class to this topic, and it just fit well with this course. And it was a great learning experience, and hopefully something that I can use in maybe my research in my capstone class. But it's definitely a topic that has kind of, wanted me to be more curious and kind of learn more additional information on that topic. So it was a fun topic to research, and I think it's really cool to be able to integrate a biblical worldview into it as well.